Hi guys, it's Long here, coming from Forex Guy broadcasting channel, and today I'm going to share a couple of things that's probably going to make a big difference to your financial situation. But first, I want to make sure you're the right candidate to watch this video because it is crucial. First, if you're one of those people that are looking for a solution that will allow you to have more time freedom, you'll be able to work from home anywhere across the globe as long as you have internet access, or if you had like 10 to 15 minutes a day. If these are something that you're looking for, then this video is for you. You see, this is a formula I designed, costing me thousands of dollars and over 6 years ago, to really actually drill down to the core system of this formula that is pulling profit on a regular basis from this called Forex market. Sometimes people call it the currency exchange market, and it is currently transact over $4 or $5 trillion on the daily basis. All right, and so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get into my desktop, show you some of the open position going on right now, and also after that I'm gonna open my coaching program. After the coaching program, you're gonna be able to identify three things. You're gonna be able to identify 8 ways to enter the market. All right, you need to know when to enter the market and how to set up the stop loss correctly to prevent market crash, just in case, against your position. That way your account won't wipe out. And number 2, after the coach program, you need to be able to identify where is a take profit position. That way you'll be able to maximize your account and compound it in a faster level. And third of all, you're going to be able to utilize my compounded formula in an Excel version. And all you're going to do is just enter a simple number like a percentage, and then the system will automatically calculate the whole numbers. This formula is using as your roadmap to your financial goal. Maybe 1 year, 2 years, 5 years from now, it's going to forecast you how much you're going to make if you just make a conservative minimum amount points on a regular basis. That's how you're going to be able to achieve. So some of those are very exciting information, and it is proven to work so far. So without further ado, let's jump in and I'm going to show you how it works. So basically I have about 13 positions going on right now. As you can see here, it's actually in the position of making pretty good profit right now. So you can see that starting from this position coming up all the way here, trading just about $3.70. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this. This is $1 and Canadian dollars. I'm going to change this to about a day position, an hour time frames. So what I did was I noticed that this market is going uptrend, right? And this is an upward trending. So it's going to open bigger size. So it did come down, almost touch my target, which is right about there. So getting right here, got about 12 trades. Some of those trades is kind of all over here, but it's getting closer to about the position where I want to close it, right about there. I'm going to change back to about 1 hour time frame. So you can see my support line right here, and now it's getting there. That's why it is time to get out of this market right now and then reevaluate the market once again. If it is a good time to re-enter the market as a sales or going short, then I will do that once it is a good time. But today's Friday, and I wanted to close this position as it get to my target, and that's the whole point here. You don't want to get greedy, because once it hit your target, that's where you want to take the profit. And so I'm gonna kind of evaluate the markets after I close those positions. Either I'm gonna buy or resell the market. That's one of the strategies that I'm gonna do on my next move. If you watched the last video, I closed about over $8,000 on those, and now the market did reverse. So if you recall the last maybe a couple days ago where I closed the position, which is last Friday I believe, I closed all of those 13 trades because it is time to get out of the market. And as a result of that, the market did bounce back or reverse. So I'm going to give you an update as to what happened once I got out of the market and then re-enter the markets. As I mentioned, I exit those 13 trades and then reevaluate the market once again, and kind of like looking at the market as to what the strength of the market is. It going to break through the support or is it going to rebound? So you can tell that based on this particular market, it did originally the 13 trades I did earlier was I saw right here and exit right about there, you know, where it hit the support, and I mentioned that it's gonna be rebounds back because that's where the exit point, and so that's why I closed about 13 trades, once again over $8,000 in profit, trading just $3.75 per pip. Okay, you can imagine that's equivalent to if you take let's just say if you take $8,000 divided by $3.70, so to speak, that is equivalent to over 2,160 pips total in roughly about, a couple of weeks. Okay, so this is a particular trade where I exit right here, so here, exit here, and then I re-enter the market as a buy, and right now I'm actually already in profit. Move this over here, already in profit, roughly about for a total of over $1,000. You can tell these are the profit, and I just want you to know that, you know, no matter what, you need to know where to get into the market and when to get out of the market. Alright guys, it's Long again, and I'm gonna give you an update based on the last video on this US dollar and Canadian dollar going long or buy. So market rebounds, going somewhere around getting close to my target, where I set it my target right about here. Once the target hit this area, that means it's time to cash out. Okay, let me just do dark green here. Okay, that is my target, and as you can see, the dollars is against the US Canadian dollar. It's getting close. It's got about roughly about from here to there 20 points, somewhere around 20 points, and that should be able to, you know, get down to my target. All right, so, and then the euro dollar is, this is the red line. This red line is my target. All right, and let's set this roughly about there. So once this drop to the green area, that's where I take the profit, and it has been set in advance, so that I don't have to sit here and watch the market moving. I already preset that once it gets to this area, it's automatic get me out of the market, deposit the money to my account, and that's it. Alright, so we will come back maybe, I don't know, later on, and I'll give you an update as to what happened to this particular trade right here. If I come back and check market touch this area, then all of this position will automatically close. Okay, so I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, I'm back here in roughly just about 8 hours later, and it looks like all of the positions are closed. Looking at this dollar, Canadian dollar, this was the target where I mentioned earlier, and looks like it's already broke through. So technically, all of these US dollar and Canadian dollar were closed, and giving me a total of $2,000, over $2,000 in profit for just the past 4 days. And so it wasn't bad at all. So for the euro dollars and the US dollar Canadian, all of those trades for a total of I believe it was 7 trades totals, for the total of over $2,000 in profit. That is awesome, guys. Alright guys, so over the next 3 minutes, I'm going to walk you through this compounded formula so you get an idea how it works. You get to get a copy of this, so it's easy to follow. So all you're going to do is enter the amount of money that you have in your account balance. So maybe you start out with $4,500, right? So that's where your account balance is. Enter that account balance into this box. And say you reach about 5%, or maybe just like 4.5%. Just enter 4.5%, or simply just enter 6%. All right. Now, I would just recommend, 5% will be the best option to go. So 5%, and let's just say on a month basis, you are average about 200 pips, right, per month. That will give you about 0.09 lot size, and this is based on MT4 platform. We'll go over that in detail. What is an MT4 platform, especially if you're new to the industry. We're gonna cover everything here. That is equivalent to about 94 cents per pip. All right, and so if you just average about 200 pips per month, that will give you about $187.50 per trade profit, right? Now, if you're just doing that exactly, follow this plan exactly for the next 12 months, you can see that your lot size will gradually increase. At the same time, your P value also increase, and so when that happens, your profit also increase, as well as your annual profit, right? So for the entire year, you profit about $2,800. Second year comes, and then fifth year comes, you'll average about $43,000 in profit, from $4,500 to $43,000. Guys, there's not a better plan than this. Now, let's just say $10,000 deposit into account. Trading the exact same formula will get you to about, I'm gonna move this one a bit, will get you to about $95,000, right, in about 5 years. Trading just 5% of that and compounding over times. Now the thing is that when you have $100,000 in your account, that's where the money starts to compound faster. In just another 5 years, your account is going to close to about $1 million, right? Average is about 200 pips. That is very conservative. I actually average more than that on a monthly basis, which is what I'm average about 20 pips per day. That's what it is. So if you are an experienced trader, 20 pips is completely conservative. And I base this on my track records, all right? There are certain trades that I profit about 500, 600, sometimes 1,000 pips, because you're not going to just trade one trade. You're going to trade multiple trades eventually, all right? Now, this is the compounded formula that I'm talking about. You're going to enter the numbers into this field, and it will calculate and tell you exactly what you need to do. How much should you trade if you only have a certain amount of trade. So when they go over all of this, this is a roadmap to reach your financial goal accordingly. And we're gonna go over detail if you still have question on this. After the coaching program, once again, you're gonna be able to identify when to enter the market. And I'm gonna show you 8 ways to identify the entry points, right? And once you enter, you need to know exactly where to protect your account, what we call the stop loss. You need to know how to set up the stop loss properly, all right? So that in case the market crash against your position, it won't burn your account. And that is crucial. So number 2, you gotta be able to identify exactly where to take your profit to maximize your account, all right? And that is crucial too. And number 3, once again, this compound formula that you gotta be able to understand. You're gonna have a copy of this. I'm gonna give you this copy and follow the systems, and you will eventually get there. So everything I'm doing here is specifically, you know exactly what you need to do. So all it takes is just 3 days and your financial life will start to change. Guys, until next time, we'll talk soon. Bye.